Here Huntress is useful because of its piercing weapon, so that you can deal even damage on both of these with one bullet. But that's nothing special really. What Huntresses often make wrong is throwing slow traps when the blobs appear, when the boss fight started. It isn't helping at all, because if someone is trying to drag all of the blobs at once, which is easily possible, he can't do it because the blobs will get slowed. So all Huntresses can do here is just shoot normally and not use their traps. That would be best, probably. Now I'll check if I can get all blobs. If people would get closer to the boss, it would be easier. It's still possible. I missed 3, I think, because they weren't close enough to the boss. Then I'd have the blobs focus on me. With slow traps it wouldn't have been possible like that, because they are slower to get activated by you, because they don't come that fast to you. So let's see here. With the clearing, it's also just the best if you only shoot with your bow. Slowing traps isn't that bad, but for melees it's hard to deal damage if you paralyze them and they will still shoot bullets. Maybe I can show you how bad it is at the next spawn place, like here for example. We see the bullets, but melees can't get close enough to help. If you don't, they will just come to you and they can help, because they don't see that much bullets in their way, since they are also moving. I mean, the enemy is also moving towards you, so that makes it easier. So best is just not to throw traps. The real use of Huntress is probably the third boss, but also the second boss, by slowing it. At third boss, Huntress really helps a lot. We will get to this. Oh, and at this guy it's actually useful to paralyze it. Well, now it's dead. Otherwise it would have been useful. There again, if you paralyze it, you can't deal real damage. It just takes longer and gets you useless damage. Would be way easier. Let's see. It's not good for Huntress, so you get a lot of damage. I think it's done. Not sure though. Yeah. Alright. So now the second switch. There it is again. that is useful to paralyze it. Because melees can stand with their pet on it, or you can just kill it by standing behind a melee and not getting any bullets. Of course it would also help if I was maxed. I'm just 1-8 now. Doesn't help a lot if you slow the red mages. Doesn't change much, because you can stun them anyway. Oh, if you solo titaniums, you can actually throw a trap before you even activate it, so the stone mage won't move at all, and you can time when where you have to stand so you won't get hit. I'm not sure if I can show that. This Shatters. I'm gonna check if I can. So let's see how we do at the second boss. Again, there's not that much a Huntress can do that helps a lot except for dealing damage. It's just that you can slow it. Here again you can paralyze the blue enemies. Makes it easier. Now you can stand on it with the pets. In case it deals a lot of damage like mine, or just to avoid too much bullets on that deal unstable. Oh, come on. You can actually slow the red one. It doesn't necessarily help, but it makes it probably easier for the knights to stun it. Like here we only have one knight, so it makes it easier for him to stun it, even though he can't stun permanently. now the real use that Huntress brings at the second boss will come. To slow the second boss on the way to the first blue thing. Or even later when it moves on. So you can just deal more damage before it gets healed those 10,000 HPs every time. Now we should get it to die when it moves down now. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's also no problem to tank it. They made this invulnerable thing for the chests, so that you don't have to stasis them. And before that, unstable from the second boss still had a use, since you really had a disadvantage if you were unstable, but now that really doesn't matter, and you can't really die from it. MP potion wouldn't be so bad. I could need that. Maybe. Hope I can get one. Come on. Drop me an MP potion. Oh, again not. .35 HP he had. I guess it's better to Nexus than lose his Oreo. There's so many spawners and no MP potions. Maybe the red ones drop me something. 7 more blue mages, then we're at the boss. So let's see. Oh, I could also equip that for more OP, right? So now, the use of the Huntress is that you can paralyze the gems. Makes it way easier to kill them. This way you can just keep everything paralyzed. Makes it so easy. Now I'll stand right here and I'll throw traps. This way you can so easily kill those because they don't move at all. With an archer you can also permanently paralyze them without this pet. In case we would have managed in the first phase. But hey, we're not that many. And I'm not even maxed, and the others probably not either. Hey, it doesn't matter. Now just kill them again like this. And then when we get to the tentacle phase, I have to be fast with shooting the paralyzed trap, so we don't even see the tentacles. That's the fun part and makes it really easy. Right, now I have to shoot them. See, if you threw a paralyzed trap before, you don't even see the tentacles. That's fun because usually there is 5 tentacles surrounding you, and now there's just nothing. Just because of the paralyzed trap at the right moment, just before the tentacle phase began. I'm not sure if I have to do it now again, but no, I had to. Oh, and someone died. Oh. 6-8. And we didn't manage again. I'll just throw traps all the time, so I'm sure there won't be tentacles. I can stand back like this, as usually. So you won't get hit. And you could even at the at the last phase stand here, because there won't be tentacles again. Usually there's also tentacles and then you can't stand here. I guess this is fun. Come on, love already. I'm not sure if that works a second time. I guess I won't try. I better don't try. But I think there are again no tentacles. No, there aren't. I could have stand there still. But it really doesn't matter. This is also fine. Since you don't even see the bullets. Yeah, I died. And more loot. So that's it for now. I guess I will do more through plays of the Shatters with different classes, just to show what their advantages and disadvantages are. So see you until next time.